Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Sigurd cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Yes? Splendid. Sigurd awaits in the next room.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Then ordered him to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back and extended like a horse.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll, look in on you to...
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth break.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Fed...
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my...
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back, for example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. I'm here on specific business. If you want to...
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What?
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam...
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know...
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's gotta be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger Bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hire. Suppose you could always search horse.
Where's Junior's...
Near the temple. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially. So
Arena sounds...
Sewers beneath Gildor. Now, Junior loves a good...
Mentioned
Solid townhouse on Temple.
See if I can't find
Do what you will. Just be cautious.
Thanks for your help.
Just go. And if you can't find the slimy bastard...
You in contact?
See yours.
Never quite forgave you for...
Radovid doesn't.
Philippa Heilhart.
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination.
Yeah.
Now I've
Listen, Dandelion.
Same thing that happens.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned.
You wouldn't happen.
Course I'd do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you...
I was being serious.
As am I when I... Problems? And if you did, what?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than...
Figured as much.
Excellent. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt.
Where'd you get the...
From Zerrikania.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling?
But I...
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why...
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and camp...
But God...
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this?
The gold wasn't for reasons that should be obvious. I prefer it if...
How do you know you can trust?
I don't. Counting on your survival in...
But sorry. But job that...
Fine.
You're not exactly...
Witcher mutations. They strip us of All right. Ought to look around.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what...
Other than Bart? No.
What about upstairs?
No.
How much was it all?
Why the fuck do you care? Figure...
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds,
Shiny, careful. Oh.
Take it the thieves got in through...
You're a regular fucking master sleuth.
No, but I...
Oh no. Boo.
Bad mushrooms?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic.
Yes.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spore.
But, you see...
But through hole.
Now.
Boom.
Boom. Big.
I'll elaborate. Explosion.
Gotten pretty good at...
Lots of prior experience.
Try to track down...
Of course. Hired this lummox.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a... I value the lives of my men. I do.
Mind describing this
No. Doesn't mean I...
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fucking...
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. Listen, I'll be upstairs.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Drain pipes seem to convert. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Bits of pipe traces of magic. This was no spell, powerful blast. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. creature's potions were vile. Definitely came through here. Another trinket. The thug Dijkstra hired. Close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Yet another shanty bomb their corpses. Otherwise, droners will never stop congregating. There. Maybe now the Drenors will go feed elsewhere.
Scandalous, letting such miscreants into the sea. Yes?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done.
Well?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death.
Not much. And
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common
bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto it.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it...
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in root.
Recognized some ingredients by their scent.
Sugar. Geralt, I'm in no...
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall.
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff. Came to...
Drain pipes are only...
Yes.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that fib.
Really?
About as... All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertel Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel.
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out. Yeah, I saw him. Did you speak to him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once.
Fine.
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You bonus for working in piss-poor weather. You look familiar. Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed potassium calc stain. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes...
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the... In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleague. Speaking of which, and pardon my bow-slough...
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first.
So we did. But...
Thanks. You can breathe easy.
Fine. You look after yourself.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness, but try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned?
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well.
Strange. I'd not...
He was. And Menga promised to take care of things at...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? If you thought I'd fall for that tale...
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say...
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something. And that's... But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my...
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunt...
So we...
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone...
And safe.
Of course I'm scared.
Not in those words.
Doubt Menga will admit anything.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and...
What's our path?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the... Namely, it greatly...
In other words...
Using you? Never!
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... You know.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not any... But we've strayed from our...
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last...
Thought as much. This...
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere. And
That changes everything.
All right.
What's the hurry, my friend?
Glad you're here. Listen. Took a look at the building and it...
Mean it could use a bit of...
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak...
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss.
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2.
Triss, think about it.
Yes.
No.
Nice of you to worry.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you...
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta...
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great.
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get...
Wait.
Come on.
No.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about...
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to. All right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
On the L4?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder...
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. Put her in a cell.
Hands off.
What did you say?
Yeah, I sensed it. Knew we couldn't trust him. Witcher, witch. One and the same.
So they can burn at one and the same stake?
Ooh, scram.
Not good.
Spread out! Ah! Fire will turn you to ash. Spread out! Degenerate! Only a witch
Well? I think that's all of them. That was close. I must say, trickery and deceit, not your strong suits.
True. I prefer...
Yeah. We should search the office. Maybe we... I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk. Well?
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra, with my regards.
I found a letter to...
A spot?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah.
Bet he does.
Maybe Dijkstra can help.
Everything?
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part...
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong.
All right.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate. This is where we split up. But first, let's burn.
Agreed. We've left you.
Yeah, but I also need to... Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and Thanks for your help, Geralt.
Don't mention it.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
You there! Mr. Roven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure...
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is...
Didn't see it anywhere. And 20 tons of gold is hot.
You mean to say you've come to me?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault? That I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Spare me.
Geralt.
What do you mean?
You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me. but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
How'd you find it?
I asked the question.
Not true. Come on, Dijkstra. This tough guy... I like you too, you count without a county. Now that we've professed our feelings for each other, how'd you figure it out?
Since from the start you were up to something. You didn't haggle about your pay. And then I heard from my sources that Margrave Henkel and Dandelion had rubbed elbows. Wasn't hard to connect the dot. And now...
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, which I take it you've still no idea what...
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name.
A ruined house in far corners. Give the signal, and he'll...
Probably shouldn't ask, but...
I draw it all.
Your sarcasm.
I've far worse qualities than that, believe me. And a final humble plea.
So,
Wouldn't mind a round or two of cards. Only need my hands for that.
We can go at it here. My place. You choose.
So,
Got anything? Wouldn't mind a round or two.
vulgar one.
Can see it in your face.
So?
Wouldn't mind a rap.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all Very good.
Bye.
Why not at your waist like everyone else?
Ow! You grubby hog!
Blasphemous kobolds.
Eternal fire, Father of all.
It's never too late
hear
to
my
see the
prayer.
light.
Grant my
Pray.
plea. Bring my husband back to health. He's a good man. Honest. Righteous. Eternal fire, you are my only hope. Grant what I ask and I'll spare no offering.
Must be the drop box. Gave the signal. Spies should show up in far corners before midnight.
Eternal fire. Protect King Rativat.
Let's go kill some monsters!
My, what a freak.
You know how to disembowel them.
Now just to hide and wait. Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic. Triss? How'd you know to... Ah, Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming, hide.
Menge.
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to...
To a lady, I never. But...
You can. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started. You must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse.
Enough!
So, gonna talk?
Yes!
Where'd Menga?
You realize one...
Yeah.
Think he's telling the truth?
Looks like...
Pure curious.
About that?
Radovid, what did he hope to gain by helping Menga?
He seeks to clear the field before he arrives.
Makes sense. Easier to take a city who's...
Bastard. He'll pay for them.
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menga captured him.
You might have said so at the start. Before you put that... I can't believe it.
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to exit.
Afraid you'll have to call off the ship.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle.
Damn it.
We'll find a way.
Enough.
Not so fast. Geralt.
I know. He's seen too much.
Why?
Either he dies, or I wipe him.
Strip him of his
But I helped you.
It's not so bad, I promise.
Case lay and gay.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now.
Walk you home.
Not today, Geralt. But there is one other...
Said you had an idea.
Yes. We know he's on the island. And he'll stay there until Menga orders him
Mm-hmm.
No one else knows that.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right...
Fingers crossed.